Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about XRP. There was a lot of things I wanted to mention in the last video that I didn't have time to mention, so I gave you a second XRP video. Ripple predicts a major U.S. retailer to accept crypto in 2024. So first they talk about 2024 being the year cryptocurrencies reach mainstream adoption. And I could see that happening because a lot of things are supposed to boom in 2024. AI, tokenization. I'm sure carbon credits are going to gain more traction, plus custody as well. But then Ripple's Vice President of Global Policy, Rob Grant, shares similar sentiments as he has made bold predictions about the emerging industry going into the new year. One such major forecast is that a major U.S. retailer will open the doors for crypto payments to customers. Now, they don't say it's going to be Amazon or Walmart or Costco. But once one major U.S. retailer does accept crypto, and if that gives them the upper hand over the competition, all of a sudden, the competition will also want to accept crypto for payments. That can lead to mass adoption. So let's see if that plays out in 2024. I think it has probably a 99.9% chance of happening, because a lot of big corporations and big companies are now starting to push towards crypto. Will the Federal Reserve use XRP? Now, a lot of people asked me this in the comment section over the past couple weeks. And I'm going to tell you what I always thought is that the Fed and Ripple have been working together behind the scenes for a long period of time now. Think about it. Jerome Powell references the Grateful Dead. I see that as Jerome Powell referencing Ripple. Plus, the Fed is pushing towards a CBDC. This administration, even the Treasury, they're all pushing towards a CBDC. And right now, Ripple is already working with a handful of countries around the world around CBDCs. So most likely, they're also working with the Fed behind the scenes. That's what makes sense to me. Is Solana destined to die? Reminder that Solana is paying $100 million plus per month to keep gas fees low. That means minting $100 million worth of Solana. As adoption keeps growing, this number will continue to grow, creating a death spiral. This Ponzi is even worse than Luna. You know, I remember Luna when the crash happened. People were trying to sell when they were already down 50% and they couldn't sell it on the exchanges. Most people ended up riding it to almost zero, well under a penny. And a lot of people are now saying the same thing's going to happen with Solana. They're saying this is the next major event inside of crypto, is the crash of Solana. I'm not sold on that idea yet, and a lot of people that invest in Solana know about the $100 million plus that's happening. But we'll have to wait and see how it all plays out. I don't hold any Solana, so I don't really care either way. But if you do hold it, that might be something to think about. Government can freeze and confiscate unexplained wealth at will, according to newly passed rules in the EU. They're calling it criminal money tied to illicit activities, and they could just come and take it if you can't explain your wealth. And here in the U.S., they're looking at things differently. This comes from the IRS website. Illegal activities, income from illegal activities such as money from dealing illegal drugs must be included in your income on Schedule 1, Form 1040, or Schedule C, Form 1040, if your self-employment activity. Stolen property. If you steal property, you must report its fair market value in your income in the year you steal it, unless you return it to its rightful owner in the same year. Now, I look at this in two different ways. Number one, we know there's dumb criminals out there, and some people might report their illegal activity to the IRS. Then they would soon get arrested. On the other hand, I know how greedy our government is. So are they looking to collect the tax money from illegal activities? I'm more leaning towards the greedy government wanting to collect the taxes. In Japan, though, things are turning around. Japan cuts corporate tax on unrealized crypto gains. No more tax on crypto in Japan. They're not saying that there's no more taxes, just no more tax on unrealized crypto gains. And the reason they're doing this is right here. The revised tax regulations are anticipated to foster a more conducive environment for corporations to explore ventures related to Web3 technologies within Japan. This sentiment is underscored by recent collaborations, such as the partnership between Circle, the issuer of USD Coin, USDC, and Tokyo-based financial services firm SBI Holdings. Now, whatever they accumulate in crypto, if it goes up in value, I'm sure they still have to pay taxes. Here in the US, we also have capital gains. And that's one thing I want to avoid if I can. If I don't sell my crypto and I look at some other ways to make money off of my crypto, that might look like a better option. But say you were to sell your XRP right now here in the United States. If you're a short-term investor, meaning if you bought your XRP within the last 2 years, you would end up paying almost 40% in capital gains. Gary Gensler has made a lot of us long-term investors. Our capital gains would only be 20%. But like I said, if you could avoid the capital gains, that's the direction I'm looking to go in when it comes to my crypto holdings. And I still don't think I'm going to sell any of my XRP, except that initial 10% at some point. The rest I plan on getting passive income from. And I think we're going to see more passive income options pop up throughout 2024 as well. Institutional investors poised for increased crypto activity in 2024. You know, we were always early to crypto, and we beat the institutions to crypto. And that's about to change because institutions are getting more and more interested in crypto, even beyond the Bitcoin ETFs. I think we're going to see a lot of big financial institutions custody crypto, such as XRP, for cross-border payments usage in the future as well. That could be something that really pushes the price of XRP throughout 2024. There's a lot of things to look forward to, is what I'm saying. Once someone hates XRP, they'll never change their mind. Seeing posts about shorting XRP is mind-blowing. Utility is already here, and liquidity has a snowball effect. You know, as we're watching crypto change and push more towards utility, all I see is people complaining about the price of XRP, complaining about how they're trying to sell XRP and buy back in at cheaper prices. People still expecting us to drop all the way down to 40 cents at some point. I don't think we're ever going to see 50 cents again. In fact, I think we're going to start to see an uptick for the price of XRP. We actually been going upward at a very slow pace right now. And at some point, we're just going to take off. And when we do, you better be holding XRP. If not, you're going to be buying in at a much, much higher price. Ripple, fam. We're so close to adoption. IOSCO put out its policy recommendations for crypto and digital asset markets, including DeFi. IOSCO must now focus its efforts to promote, support, monitor, and assess adoption and implementation of effective regulatory regimes for crypto assets across IOSCO member jurisdictions. 2024 is looking bright. You know, we're starting to see how everything's getting put in place for crypto. The next big thing is going to be global crypto regulations, and I think that's definitely coming as well. There's even more talk about ISO as also. And the more talk we see about ISO, it's talking about implementation and things like that. I also think 2024 is the year we're going to start to see ISO play a factor inside crypto. And we're going to see the rise of these ISO cryptocurrencies. The 7 stories as of today we are following for 2024, not financial advice. Spot Bitcoin ETF approvals. Lawsuit against President Trump. XRP SEC lawsuit. That's still a big story until that settlement happens. November 2024 elections. I'm telling you, the 2024 elections is going to be incredible because we're going to see crypto talked about on a daily basis. Nigeria, Zimbabwe, gold-backed digital currency, and African news as well. CBDC news and implementation. ISO 222 asset adoption. Bonus, X platform adopting digital assets for the installation of the fourth industrial revolution. You know, a lot of big news is happening. Real world events are playing out at the same time. And it shows you where XRP it can play a factor in a lot of this. And people still don't see it yet. They're still so focused on the price of XRP right now. I'm telling you, look beyond the price and know what you hold. These cryptocurrencies right here are set to take over in so many different ways. I'm talking about transactions we never even thought of before. This is what is going to be all the talk all throughout the next year. Once value starts to come from ISO, you will be too late. That value is going to come at a very fast pace. And I think we're going to see it before 2025. And then we're going to see this right here. And you see the line for people to buy XRP at $5. But while it's sitting here at 60 some cents, nobody wants it. Everybody hates it. It's never going to move. You got to ignore all of that. Know what you hold. If you don't know what XRP is built for yet, you need to know what you hold so you don't sell too soon. I always tell people, you know, if you're only focused on the price, you will be the first one out once we hit $10. I'm looking more at 3 and 4 digits for XRP because the more directions that Brad is going in and how XRP and Ripple are going in so many different directions towards trillions and trillions of dollars, I think XRP is going to hit 4 digits, and it's just a matter of time. And a lot of people will be out long before that happens. People will be out at $10 and $20 and $30. I'm thinking more long term for XRP. I'm thinking, 2026, 2027. By then, tokenization is going to be so big and massive. Carbon credits are going to be massive by then as well. We're starting to see big industry now getting involved with carbon credits. Custody is still in its infancy stage. Medico is going to play a very big role in custody. But 2024 is going to be an incredible year, and I can't wait to share it with all of you. But until it all happens, stay patient, stay positive, and let's get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.